Hey, what's up, everybody? Bro Trio here, and the summer of gaming is finally over. Nintendo just released their Direct today, so we're still coming off that hype, but we got some stuff to talk about this summer with all the announcements. Basically, I forget which one came first. It was either Sony State of Play or Summer Games Fest. One of those.
Pretty sure State of Play was first.
Whichever came first.
Yeah.
We're taking that all the way to the Nintendo Direct and talking about the things that got us most excited for. So we got 3 different categories here, and as you know, the Bro Trio is big-ass Nintendo fanboys, so that being said, that is our last category, is all Nintendo, because that's when we're going to really talk about it. We got a kind of cool category where we'll go over a few quick things, and then like an interviews that got us excited category.
Yeah.
Because 3 of these we weren't super duper hot on, but then the interviews made us like perk up a little bit. Like they got us thinking about stuff. I don't know why they saved it for behind closed doors interviews and stuff, but like, you know, whatever. So let's kick things off with the kind of cool category. Not going to talk about these too much, just kind of blast through them. But Expedition 33 showed in the Xbox showcase. Looks really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's got the voice actor of Clive from Final Fantasy 16. I'm pretty sure, I haven't actually checked, but good God, it sounds exactly like him if it's not him.
And an absolutely horrifying premise, because the painter lady is just like 33, and then anybody that's 33 dies.
Is it ages?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't, yeah.
I thought she said it was from like, I thought they said it was from like a world or something.
Yeah, it's like everybody that's 33 years old just vaporizes.
It's
and
very...
then next year she'll write 32, and then...
like just counting down, yeah.
It's a very interesting premise, and seems like it could go almost too edgelordy with it, but it could also like run that perfect line that's like just edgy enough, but still like cool without being trying to be cool. But the combat looks incredible, and it's a turn-based RPG, which has like a lot of cool looking like dynamic menus and stuff like that. But the thing about it is like it's reminding me a lot, and it could just be like QTEs and stuff, but I don't think it is. Like it looks like basically high fantasy, high graphics Mario RPG, where you have like the time prompts to like do extra damage and stuff like that.
Well, there was a parry too, so Paper Mario stuff in there.
Yeah,
too.
Paper Mario had that.
So that has me really excited that we're taking that combat style and going like darker, higher fantasy with it. That could be very cool. So that's on my radar for sure. And then Gears of War E-Day, pretty cool. Like it's not Gears 6. I didn't even play Gears 5. I really want to, but I haven't yet.
It's not the worst idea for a prequel. I mean,
it's a good idea for a prequel, because we don't. Are we gonna see how Marcus got arrested? Like
that's what I want to know.
Dom's back alive because it's in the past.
More Marcus and Dom. What's not good about that?
The only downside is, unless it's breaking the canon, we're not gonna see Coltrane because they don't get introduced to him until the first one. So, you know,
we'll probably hear about him.
We might.
That's true.
Because I mean, they knew him. They knew of him.
Yeah, they didn't know.
True.
Yeah.
What was their version of football? It was like Blood Ball or something weird?
I forget what it's called.
Grind Ball? No. It's something.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on from one beefy man franchise to the next beefy man franchise. We got Doom in the Dark Ages. Never would I have thought to throw the Doom guy into the Dark Ages, like in like a modern. I don't know if he just got time transported or if it's literally like this is what the Dark Ages was.
I haven't seen it. Is he literally in like the 1500s or whatever?
He's slaying like skeletons and shit.
It seems like it's more like that, but
he's got a cape.
There's also like robot laser dragons and stuff too. So
he's got like a cape that looks like the big like thick bear cape of like the dad from Brave.
Yeah.
He's got a shield that spins around with buzzsaws, obviously, and he Captain America's that shit at everybody. He still has shotguns, but the biggest one that gets me excited.
First, you forgot to say the shield revs up.
Oh yeah, he cranks
you pull it like a chainsaw and it just...
I mean, you got it.
But the biggest thing that has me excited is he's got this one gun that has like these two like grinders in it, and you pop a skull in, it grinds the skull into bits, and that's your ammo. So he just is picking up skulls, tossing them in, and then shooting enemies with skull shrapnel.
Yeah.
It's the most like metal shit I've ever seen.
And he has a giant mech suit, so like I don't know what's going on with that.
And he rides a laser dragon.
Oh yeah, he did.
My God, I've got to watch this trailer. That sounds insane.
The
nuts.
Xbox showcase was very good.
Yeah.
But then we got Neva, which was
Yeah.
made by the people of Greece, which is
And
pretty cool.
I'm pretty excited about that one because I liked Grease, and game made by those people with like what looks like the same type of puzzles and things like that, but also like well done combat. That has me very excited because that reminds me of like Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Was that the second one?
I don't know.
I don't know. Ori
You
2.
played them.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
it was
I played them back to back, so I don't remember which one. But like the second one had a lot more combat and was very fun.
Next category, the interviews that got us excited. Now, we were already excited just from the announcement of Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Like, it's more Monster Hunter, it's high fidelity Monster Hunter, like getting off the Switch and going back to like the PlayStation and Xbox and stuff like that. World was really fun. That's the game that got us into the series, and this looks to be that, but better. But what they showed here in Summer Games Fest was cool and everything.
Yeah, you got the sands and the monsters and stuff like that, pack hunting and
Yeah.
all that. Looked awesome.
But what got us
Yeah.
really excited was that a few like game journalists got to do some behind the scenes like interviews and see like some stuff that the public didn't get to see. So they shared their notes and stuff, and it sounds awesome. Like, it's apparently a seamless world. Like, there's next to no loading screen, so you just walk
Yeah.
from the blacksmith out into the wild and you're just hunting a monster. You don't get the congratulatory like end hunt screen at the end. Like, you just kill that monster and then you keep on going with your thing or turn it in or something.
Yeah, I'm hoping you can take multiple missions so that you don't have to like report back very often.
That would be awesome. I don't know how the time limit works necessarily. Like, I
Yeah.
think they said it doesn't start until you actually start fighting the monster or hunting it or something. But I'm guessing the rewards are going to be the same. Because in Monster Hunter, you know, you break parts, you can get rewards for the mission. I guess that happens when you turn it in or something. Because there's
Oh,
not the
yeah.
end screen
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, it must. Or maybe, unless you have to go back to town to turn it in every time,
Yeah.
but that would suck.
But they also talked about the pack hunting, which is really cool. They said, like, you can't just take on, like, a whole pack by yourself. You'll get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
They said the ghillie mantle's back, so you can hide from monsters, which makes us really think that the hunting aspect is there. Again,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
said the environment is out to get everybody, so monsters, humans, doesn't matter. You're all victims to the environment. Reminds me a lot of, like, that, Evolve game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the biggest thing they said, and the one we watched was from Good Vibes Gaming, and they did it kind of hilariously because the guy that actually got invited behind the closed doors is not that big of a Monster Hunter fan. So he took his notes and gave them to their Monster Hunter fan and decided like what was big and what wasn't. And he just casually out of pocket was just like, yeah, he was hunting this monster, and then he switched from his greatsword to his heavy bow gun. And we were just like, hold on!
Yeah.
You could just swap weapons, like, on the fly?
They also said, I believe they said you could also, like, if you wanted to bring the same weapons, like, you could have a fire dual blades and an ice dual blades.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah,
swap
yeah.
them out and stuff like
So
that.
basically, you have 2 weapon slots, so you can either do 2 weapons or different types of the same weapon.
Mhm.
So, like, you're always ready to roll with something. So you could do a fire dual blades and then like a great sword or something, or you could do like fire dual blades and then ice dual blades to make sure you have good elemental coverage.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that's
wonder,
really
or
I
exciting.
wonder
you
how
can bring-
quick the swapping is.
Right.
So, like, can the monster get, like, stunned and then it's like, well, I'm a great sword now. And
Yeah.
like, just slam on it and then get the dual blades back out?
Because that would be
Yeah.
really cool.
If they stack, double up on hunting horns, and you just have like 6 bonuses.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
my God.
But yeah, the Monster Hunter Wilds behind the closed doors got us really excited. I'm hoping they do some cool trailer or something. Just do an educational trailer like they did with Tears of the Kingdom when they were just like, hey,
Yeah.
this is how you put stuff together. This is like your engineering 101 for
they probably
Hyrule thing.
will.
Like, just teach us about it. Like, it's really cool to see informative trailers like that. Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta had a good trailer where they brought out David Hayter to tell us about the game and everything.
It looks incredible.
Yeah.
Looks incredible. The main thing that got me so excited was that your wounds are there for the whole game. So if Snake gets shot in the shoulder, his shoulder is gonna be like up looking the entire game. Like, that is really cool. And then they a bunch of other like quality of life improvements for this like 25-year-old game at this point. It's an older game, so they are improving it but keeping it the same. So they're giving you the options, which was really cool. And then we move to probably one of the worst reveal trailers I can think of,
Yeah.
with Dragon Age: The Veilguard.
Yeah, I thought it was a spin-off.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
I thought it was like, oh, they made a little hero shooter-esque, like a MOBA.
I didn't
kinda
even
thing.
realize it was Varric. Like, I
saw-
thought it was
I saw-
just
I saw
someone
Varric.
trying to be him, and
Yeah, I
like,
saw Varric but for sure, but I was like, oh, they made a little spin-off, little multiplayer thingy. No, that was the name. That was it. They changed the name to Veilguard, even though Dreadwolf is a way cooler subtitle. But when they
the next day
the
or
next
2
day,
days
2 days
later,
yeah,
they got a lot of hate, and then they were like, well, here's this. Look at the gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that bad.
and the gameplay looks cool. It's more actiony than before, but I mean, Dragon Age has been transitioning to action anyway. Like the first one, I'm pretty sure I didn't play much of the first one, but I'm pretty sure it was turn-based.
Yeah.
Then the second one was actiony. The third one was like maybe a
Kinda
little
like-
more RPG-ish, but
Yeah.
still pretty actiony.
It's got me pretty
Oh.
excited for it, honestly. It reminds me of like a slower, more methodical Final Fantasy 16, where that game was
Yeah.
like super fast. But if you watch my review of it talking about it, like, I did not like that there weren't like status effects and stuff. And
it's
I'm
still
assuming Dragon Age will have them because,
probably,
like,
and it's still got the wheel for like your partner skills and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I'm getting conflicting reports if you can switch to play as partners or not.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Maybe in
Yeah.
certain scenes you can't, because it obviously was like the tutorial.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe then you can't, because technically you don't have anybody yet, or something.
Well, they kept splitting off to do their own things
Yeah.
and stuff like that, so it looks good.
Yeah, the gameplay has me excited. That was my most anticipated game of the year until Nintendo had their Direct. So, we're gonna get into this. If you don't want to hear us fanboy out Nintendo style, like, I don't know why you're even here, but you can leave now.
Yeah,
like,
this is
thanks
a good
for
spot to
watching.
leave.
But good God, Nintendo brought it, and I think they killed it. I think
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo won on like
They-
E3 this year, even
they
though
just-
E3's dead.
Yeah, they
Like-
destroyed it. Like
Yeah.
We thought it was gonna be a whimper, and they
I
went
thought
out.
for sure it
Oh,
was gonna
yeah.
be like, hey,
Like-
here's all these ports in one new game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it
for
was
real.
like what? Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
they
we-
started with ports pretty
They-
much.
Yeah.
No, they started with Mario and Luigi. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They started with Mario and Luigi brothership.
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah, brothership. Holy shit, that art style looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
Like
it a lot.
it looks like a cartoon. Oh my god. And yeah. Yeah, Mario RPGs are back and strong, and I'm sorry that Alpha Dream's out of business, and maybe those people got hired by whoever's making this one. That'd be great, but like, holy shit, Brothership looks good.
It looks really good. We did get some of those ports though, because we got Donkey Kong Country Returns
Yeah.
on Switch with buttons. Like, that's the biggest thing. We got buttons. Like, when he saw it when he was talking to the pig and stuff, I think that was always a button. But it's gotta have buttons. It's not gonna be shake the remote, like, because it's the 3DS one. And it's got the 3DS stuff in it, but it's locked at the good frame rate, not the lower 3DS frame rate, and it looks pretty. It's great. I am thoroughly excited for it, and I can't wait to play it again.
Mario Party? They announced a Mario Party. That'll
Yeah.
be fun. I don't have much else to say about it except we got a lot of characters in this one. You can be a ninja.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I really hope the character dice are back. That was a really cool touch for Super Mario
That was
Party.
cool. Everybody.
Since it's still Super Mario Party, I'm guessing it is. I don't know if that's just Mario Party or if it's like a spin-off or like
Yeah.
a different timeline or whatever the hell. Like, I don't know if Super means something different, but it is that. That might just be what it is now. But I really hope we get the character dice and we get like asshole items. Like,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
know
we
we
gotta-
like to be mean. Just let us be mean. Like, come on. Incentivize us to be mean. Just
Yeah.
have Bowser do it. But then we get a cool remake of Dragon Quest III in HD
Yeah.
2D. It looks amazing. And
Yeah.
then at the end, they were just like, hey, we're coming out with 1 and 2 in HD also. So you can play the entire Erdrick trilogy.
Somebody tell
But
me. Tell
out
me.
of order.
No, I don't. Is 3 a prequel?
It might be.
don't
Tell
know.
us in the comments. I'm not sure
Yeah,
because it
'cause he
made
said-
it out like it was.
When the guy was talking, he said 3, 1, 2 in that order.
Yeah.
I guess he's just talking about the new HD
we
release
played.
order, or
I
what?
mean, we played Dragon back when it was called Dragon Warrior. I remember we played that.
Yeah.
But
I'm excited.
And y'all
for
played
it.
11.
Yeah.
I played
Yeah.
a little bit of 11.
I'll let you know next
I
year.
know 11 had some of those 3 games in it, but that was because 11 was weird and massive at the end.
But it looks good. HD 2D is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the HD 2D thing I wanted to see. Square. But it looks good. It looks awesome.
Also, it's coming out in November. So is
Yeah.
Mario
Yeah.
and Luigi Brothership. November release.
That's
dates.
another thing, yeah. This year, what the hell? The
Like,
end of
not
this
even
year
Donkey
stacked.
Kong is this year.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong's coming
Yeah.
out in January.
Speaking of this year, is Zelda this year? I can't remember.
I want to
don't-
say no.
I don't think it was. I think
Oh.
It
that
might
was-
have been.
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Was it
By
September?
the way, maybe
It was September.
It is this year.
Yeah.
Because I was
Yeah.
like 3 days after my birthday. Yeah. So that's this year. You get to play a Zelda.
Yeah,
Play as
Finally.
Zelda, and it
And it's like a
what the
puzzly looking Zelda
and
too.
I was afraid when they first showed the trailer. I was afraid Zelda was just gonna get the sword and you're just Zelda, but it plays the same. No, she gets a stick and it can make beds and it can make monsters.
Yeah.
Like
That's
copying
gonna be really
anything.
cool, like
It's
copying monsters.
It's like the what is the cane that made the blocks in A Link to the Past?
Oh, Cane of Shimbawa.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Something
Cane
like
of
that.
Pachi, but that's Minish Cap.
That's the
Yeah,
flippy one.
that's the
flippy
flippy.
one. It's like that, but with anything.
Yeah.
Because that was like, hey, you can make blocks. This one's like, hey, you can make anything at all.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's wind here. I'll put a tree.
Yeah.
Like,
And you
It
said
looks
it in
awesome.
the reaction, but we really hope that you can do that to bosses. Like, is that gonna be like the temple item? It's just like a powerful ass
Oh.
like build.
What
Like,
is the limit?
that would be
also,
cool.
I
if
think
you can summon 100 moblins, I don't need anything else.
I don't think you can summon 100 of them.
Maybe
I
it's
think because they showed the little spirit she has,
like 2 or 3 at a time
and
things.
he
Probably.
had
probably-
like a ponytail of
Yeah.
triangles.
It
but
was
then
like 4 triangles.
one of the moblins had like
Oh.
3 triangles over its head. So I'm guessing it's
Oh.
some type of meter.
So the more powerful the item, the more triangles it takes.
I think
probably.
so.
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
But either way, it's a really cool
Interesting.
system. I'm guessing you'll be able to upgrade it quite a bit. And
Solve problems in unique ways.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be like the
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild thing, where everyone has their own like
Yeah, it's like I built this
own
intricate.
story. Yeah,
One guy's like, yeah, I built this intricate flying machine, and I was like, I flew myself up and did a flip out.
Yeah. And I know one thing that they showed just for like a split second, but it has me kind of excited because of how previous games were. It looked like they like hopped over the boundary from one like area into another.
Oh,
So you might be able to make your own shortcuts.
Small,
Oh, yeah.
small thing too. There is a jump button. We saw her hopping.
Yeah.
So that's
Jump button.
2D.
It's not Rock's feather. Like we could just
Doesn't
Zelda
look-
can just jump.
Yeah, she just makes her own Rock's feather. Who knows?
But this next one is far more exciting for us because it's finally real. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Woo, dog.
Yeah.
Not only a new title screen for the first time in like 7 years,
It's like
Man.
a little black hole.
but
They-
we start with gameplay.
Start with gameplay.
Yeah, they missed out on something funny. They could have just revealed the logo and then faded back out and then
Yeah.
faded into gameplay.
They could have done that.
That would have been funny.
This Metroid Prime
Okay,
4
I-
development has started.
we predicted it, but I wasn't sure if I believed it. That Metroid Prime 4 is coming in 2025.
Oh man, 2025. Like
It looks-
that's
Awesome.
is it? Oh, I can't. I
can't wait to
so
see-
many questions. Like early 2025, mid
What's-
or late?
And what's the
Yeah.
hook gonna be? Every one of them has a hook because in Prime 2 you're like in a weird dimension full of blizzards or something, and then in Corruption it was like
Motion controls.
motion controls and no the
all
hyper
the-
mode or whatever.
yeah,
And
hyper-
you're infused with Phazon, so you gotta
And
find
like
the
using
cure.
grapple hook to like whip off people's shields was awesome. But what's the hook this time? Is there gonna be a cool new power? Or is it just like, hey, it's more Prime, baby? That's the hook.
So far, it just looks like more Prime. Psylux is there.
Silex is here and he's
He's-
mad. He's got Metroids on leashes just coming to fuck
Yeah.
shit up. That'd be a lot funner if he did have them on like little leashes.
Yeah.
Metroid
so, yeah,
flail.
it's here. It's real. It looks good, and I cannot wait for it. Like, is it Switch 2 launch title? Is it launching on both? Is it one of the like in between? Like,
I think it's gonna be on
things?
both regardless, but it's
Yeah.
just
yeah. But it looks really good.
is it gonna dual launch with both is the thing. Metroid's not exactly like a heavy selling game. So
I mean, maybe with
Yeah.
the hype behind Prime 4,
maybe.
Yeah, they might.
because I think the hype behind Dread did pretty well for them.
Mm.
Because I think that was like
Yeah.
the best-selling Metroid game,
Yeah.
at least of
By-
recent ones.
By a
Like,
pretty good bit, I think, too.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the updated one. I heard it sold well for a Metroid game, especially.
But yeah, very exciting, very, very exciting that we not only got gameplay and everything, but like also a new trailer, a whole like new title and everything, and a release year. Like I thought it would just be coming soon, if anything, but it's next year, and we are just so excited for it. But that is everything from this whole ass summer of gaming that the Bro Trio thinks is cool. I mean, obviously, our favorite is Metroid Prime 4 across the board. But what's your second favorite?
Well, my favorite was Zelda, but I haven't played Metroid Prime 1 through 3, so.
God, Aaron, play them.
My second favorite's probably. Good God.
I think my second favorite's Zelda, but since Aaron said that, I'm gonna go with Dragon Age. Veilguard.
Yeah, I was
that
stu-
one looks pretty good. It's
I
got
was-
me excited.
I was stuck between Dragon Age and Zelda, but I will say Mario and Luigi Brothership
Yeah.
is my second favorite, just so it's different from theirs, because that looks awesome. And when does Dragon Age? Dragon Age is this
Dragon
year.
Age is this year
Dude,
too,
that's so
like
many
holiday.
RPGs for the fall.
I know. Like, we are in an RPG renaissance. Like, we had a lot of, like, good ones that were, like, not AAA, but, like, AA or single A ones, like Bravely Default and stuff for a while. But now, like, it seems like RPGs are, like, back. Like, we're seeing them
Oh,
on
yeah.
PlayStation. Like, I don't think one of those showcases went by without showing RPGs. Like, turn-based RPGs.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we had it in the State of Play, Summer Gaming, even the Xbox showcase was
Yeah.
showing them. Like,
I blame Baldur's Gate, but these have been in development longer than
right.
that.
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know. Like, it's awesome, though, if you're an RPG fan. Like, it seems like it's back, and like we said, this holiday is going to be stacked. Like, my wallet's already sweating about it, and it's going to keep going past holiday, because, like, January and February are pretty stacked as well already for 2025. So, now we just wait to see what gets announced with Nintendo's showcase of whenever they're announcing
Yeah.
the Switch 2. Because due to the, like, financial reports or whatever, we knew this Direct was coming for once.
Yeah.
And for two, we know another Direct is coming later to reveal the new console. So hopefully that's sooner rather than later. I think the Switch reveal was in
I think it was like November or something.
November or December,
Yeah.
something like that. Maybe January.
There was a reveal and then the big reveal later.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
hoping for fall because that's sooner.
Hopefully we'll get something. Maybe they'll do fall so they can like take advantage of the Christmas pre-orders. So you get a sticker that's just saying you have a Switch too when it comes out. But let us know what you liked most of all for these summer of announcements. Stay tuned to the Bro Trio for more coverage and stuff like that on any of these new games that have us excited. And we'll catch you next time. I'm going to go try to analyze the Prime 4 trailer.